Apparently, we are live again. So for the guys that are following the build, this is live stream episode 0.5 of Eivor's Axe from the game Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah, I'm Niels van der Berg with Black Dragon Forge, and what are we doing today? Well, I'm carving. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So at the moment, I am busy digging out background. Yeah. So that's once again, as this happens, we're here to take you along for the ride. Yeah. So let me get my eyes on, which also doubles as my safety glasses, and in comes Tulu with the coffee. Yeah. So we go. Damn, that looks skew, man. Yeah, it's about high time I get myself a new pair. Thank you, Tulu. But these are about, I'd say, about 9 years old, so they're still good. So let's flip over to that one there, maybe do that, yeah, or just that. So what we're doing is I'm working right here, and we will be carving. So as you know from carving, those little shards end up as, well, little splinters in your hand, which is no good. Yeah. So what I have is a chemical glove, a chemical rated glove that is covered in graphite powder, so nothing sticks to it. Yeah. My left hand goes in there, and it's the one that's holding on to everything, where we normally have problems with, where it is sticking in. So let's flip those cameras around and get to some comments, man. Winston, how's it going, brother? Gerard Visser. And Gerard reckons that's his axe here. Good morning, sir. Excellent. Gentlemen, just hold on a second. I just need to give my man over here an access code. Yeah. Can you give me that slip? Thank you, sir. We don't want that on camera. Yeah. And your exit code will be... There you go. Thank you very much, sir. Greatly appreciate it. Excellent. Now that we've got business out of the way, well, let's stop that recording and start a new one. Otherwise, these files just get too bloody big, man. Ha. Thanks, brother. It's appreciated, man. Yeah, man. Weight loss by Niels van der Berg. So we put you on an iron diet, a rich iron diet. Don't worry. It is gluten-free, and you can have as much as you want. But we do have this little device over here, which we use to tickle all the nerve endings. And that causes the weight loss quite substantially and quite quickly. Yeah. So for the guys that are following this thing, keep in mind that we have got a competition. All right. I'm going to leave that up there for a while. This is a competition. The axe I'm making is part of a prize. Yeah. So you can win one of the new Xbox One X consoles with the game, with merch, as well as this one-of-a-kind, only one of its kind in the friggin' world, axe. Yeah, made by me. Who am I? Well, if you're on the stream and you don't know, well, welcome. This is Black Dragon Forge, where we have coffee at least 10, 12 times a day, and that's a good cover. Thanks, Sulu. I'm Niels van der Berg. I'm a member of the South African Knife Makers Guild, as well as a journeyman smith accredited with the American Bladesmiths Society. Yeah, so what does that mean? Well, I don't know. I can sit here and talk crap while making this. That's what that means. Yeah. But this, man, I'm liking this. Yeah. So hopefully you guys saw the, I'm going to take my, no, you don't want to see me smoking. My wife said I should smoke more on, or less on camera, not more. So let me just grab that. So there's the original sketch I did yesterday. All right. It's done on tracing paper. Then, as you can see. And then I only drew the right-hand one and made a photocopy of that. Then took the sketch itself, flipped it around, made another photocopy, and that's how I got that design on both sides of the axe. Yeah. So there's a lot of guys that were asking about that. So that's it. Did I use... Oh, come on, hook on there. So did I use the original design as a reference? Yes, I did. And where possible, I traced it. But obviously my head shape is slightly narrower over here because of that diet, yeah. So I had to adapt the graphic. I also, in the front here, it was very iffy. Very, very thin, very unclear what had to happen. So all I did was I took a bit of reference. Google is your friend, man. So Gothic, Viking, water snake, water lizard, water dragon, blah, 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 until I came across something that resembled this and used that as reference. Well, redrew the thing, yeah? Okay, not me there. So I'm going to put the cigarette down, and basically what we're going to do is I am using my Fordham SR, proper real Fordham SR, with carbide bits, which I buy exclusively from Fat South Africa, which is imported from Germany. It is really, really good quality, and the price for the price point, man. Yes, I know you get get them for like half the price, but well, you're going to use them for a third of the time. They go blunt. The local ones that you can get, it's just not the same quality, man. And this one is a, well, there you can see it is not a round. It's a an oval shape. Okay, so that's enough of that. Let's get in. There's a lot of guys in here, man. Alex, how's it going, buddy? All the way from Tasmania. Excellent, man. I'm glad. Hopefully there is something that you can take away from this. Excellent. Thanks, brother. Okay, so that we've covered. There is, man. There is. Yeah. You just go buy an axe. It's easier. Excellent, Eugene. Well done, man. Am I going to play the game as well? Well, I'm going to try. Dude, I suck at games. I really do. Especially the Xbox and PS4 and all those good things. The controls, they kick my ass, man. They really do. But on each of these builds, I do try to play at least a bit of the game. It is good fun. It really is. Looking at the graphics and the whole thing of the game is just phenomenal what these guys can do. But as me, will I ever become a gamer? Oh, no, man. People will pay to not see me. Neil, how's it going, man? People will pay to not see me play. Right? Why? Why? I don't know. So, Neil, just you enter, but that's as easy as that, yeah? So there is an age restriction, as the game is rated 18, yeah? Nathan, how's it going, brother? Excellent, thanks, man. Nathan, I understand that you were trying to get a hold of me a couple of days ago and got a hold of Sean. My phone is back on, man. I forgot it for a day and a half on silent, yeah? Eugene, it's not going to be a light etch, man. I still don't know from the game graphics. That thing looks gray. I want to make it black. But I'll do a French bluing on it, which means you blue it, sand it down, blue it, sand it down, blue it, sand it down. And in the deep crevices, it gets darker than on the highlights. Yeah, so that's it. Although I want to make it, well, we're obviously making a brand new one. I don't want it bright and shiny. Duncan, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, buddy. So Duncan out here, all right, was my very first boss. Yeah, an absolutely master of a designer, man. Dude, still envy your skill, brother. Still envy your skill. Good morning, sir. All the way from freaking. I've got no idea what it says there. But good morning, sir. Let us know where you're from, man. This is a Demon King ZA. Simon. Excellent, brother. Welcome all the way from, YouTube land. And Neil, when you up? Well, you get you can rent out the games here, man. But only like Greece, all the way from Greece. Well done. Thank you for spending time with us, man. Yeah, dude. What you didn't need to do is rent it out, yeah. More Sean, how's it going? But absolute pleasure, man. All right, so you guys know about the prize. Scrolling down here, all blah blah blah. So where you go and enter is primacomps.co.za. Yeah, make sure you've got that competition and then share the freaking page to your mates. I know that you don't want your mates to win, but do me a favor, yeah. These guys are paying good money for me to build this thing. We might as well get more entries in. I have got no idea where the entries at the moment. But there might be one or two scaly entries on my behalf. I've got a couple of mates that don't play games, but they have gone and registered. And they all reckon if they win it, I can have it. Until they hold on to this axe, then I can tell you it ain't gonna come back, man. It ain't gonna come back. Alec, the bit is carbide, yeah. The steel is 1060. So yeah, man. Like I need more iron in my diet, yeah. And look at that, the handy coaster. The coaster is actually sticking to my coffee, to my mug. I think it might be time that I get new mugs. Yeah. Dude, you've got no idea how many guys have actually told me that they just want to know when it's done, so they come pick it up. Obviously, the coffee glue sucks. All right, so enough of that. Let's go working. So the coffee is out of the way. Got my eyes on. Change the cam. And now we start carving, yeah? This is really boring for you. Oh, it's got to be. This is going to be loud as well. So obviously I've annealed the steel. I'm carving in about a mil deep here. So on full pedal depression, I'm running at 20,000 RPM. And every time I let go of my pedal, my screen over here cuts out. So there's obviously a frequency clash between my high-res screens and the flexi shaft winding down.
So this is obviously early stages of the carving. I'm literally just hacking away at background.
Morning, Nicole. How's it going, man? How was the chicken, the veg on veg yesterday? Yeah, dude, this thing. If you ever had any issues going to the dentist, this is where it'll become really apparent. Yeah, because this thing does. If you're nervous at all regarding the dentist, don't start this. Yeah, because you'll end up a freaking nervous wreck. And the only problem is it's freaking high summer. Yeah, and it's obviously been raining out here for the last couple of days. So now you're battling freaking. It was like 5 million whatever humidity. Sitting here sweating my butt off. And the problem with this glove is it doesn't breathe. So it gets clammy in there. So you can't carve for long. And the problem is, look, you can just push through it. The problem is that it's open at the top. Yeah. So normally I would use my welding jacket and then this thing shoved over the welding jacket. But it's just too bloody hot. So we just take frequent breaks. Yeah. We just do frequent breaks. As easy as that. And I smoke a half a cigarette, then do a bit more, then do another cigarette, then do a bit more. Mr. Zwan, how's it going, man? Let me just change this thing to sit there. How's that? And we're going to have comments. And how's it going, dude? Love the dagger that you're doing, bro. I really, really love that dagger. That elven leaf shape in that blade is going to come back and kick you in the ass. You only do one of those once. So I'm not sure. I think Mesh, you are hollow grinding that thing, yeah? So what now happens is, for guys that don't know on elven daggers, it's got this leaf-shaped blade. So the blade from the ricasso or the quillen, you've got a ricasso, and then the blade comes down and does this to the tip. All right, well, extremely over-exaggerated. But now you've got a blade that sits there that's either flat ground or hollow ground, yeah? So if it's hollow ground, it does this if you do a cross section. So that one there and that one there. The problem is that the edge thickness on this protruding part down here, the leaf part of the blade, has got to be the same as on the neck. Yeah, so the edge thickness needs to be the same. So what you end up doing is grinding this thing. It's not a flat hollow or a flat. Those bevels just move all the way. Very freaking tricky, buddy. And I take my hat off to you. Yeah, I don't know if that was part of the plan, or if you are now kicking your own ass for thinking on that leaf blade. But well done, kudos to you, dude. Yeah, the cool shit doesn't happen in your comfort zone, so you need to push yourself, man. Push yourself. Yeah, And that's why we do weird-ass projects like this. Because why? Because it's freaking cool. That's why. Thanks, brother. That's appreciated, man. Yeah. So I'm playing Dentist again. Jack, how's it going? But Ron, how's it going, dude? Nicole. What the hell is a grand? A big cappuccino. Small words. Small words. You should know me by now. Yeah, grand. I walk into Starbucks in the States and they just give me a coffee and they go, what? And I'm saying, give me whatever your strongest shit is. Just give me copious amounts. And I then say, show me the biggest container you have. Don't always do that though, because they do. The one where I went in, they had a furnace. Yeah, like keep your shit hot. And my estimation was about 1.5 liters. I ended up paying $27 to have that thing filled up with coffee. It lasted me like forever and a day, but $27 for fucking coffee? And it was Starbucks, yeah, so it's nothing to write home about. Excellent, man. Absolute pleasure, buddy. Oh, dude, don't... Jack. Pick a file, buddy. Pick a file. You are more than welcome to pop around and come use the shop, man. I know you're completely kitted, but sitting out there where you are with no power, that doesn't help anyone. So you know this thing. Just pop in, dude. Pop in. Worst case scenario, I have got generators. Even if you want to borrow that thing, just let me know now. Come around, dude. Come use the shop. Use all the kit. Bring whatever you need to do. I promise I won't keep you out of work. As long as you promise not to keep me out of work. No, Eugene, no. No. Why not? The Assassin's Hidden Blade. My kids would love me making that thing. I can tell you one thing that I'll have to make two because they'll end up stabbing each other just over the one. But yeah, that is a cool project. But cool projects and play pieces don't pay my bills. Yeah, I am a full-time bladesmith, knife maker. So anything and everything that I do, if there's not a financial gain after it, it is called play. And play, I have plenty projects. So play project number one is that one there. So forged to shape. That is an integral. Yeah, with a bit of carving and a bit of copper inlay. Let's just do that. And that there. So that's a copper inlay, or overlay rather, on a forged integral. Desert ironwood handle. Steel is 10... hold on. Hitachi 1070... Freaking hell, I can't even remember. Hitachi 1075, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that's one of the play projects. And then the other one is the dagger. Yeah. Which is that there. Now, both of these do earn me bucks. Yeah. Once they're done and sold and the whole thing. But that Assassin's Creed, but you can see, I'm starting to itch. Look at that red spot. That's where those steel shards keep on hitting you. Yeah. So a couple of days from now, we'll be digging them out of there. But that's enough talking crap. What did I do? Are we there yet? Are we still there? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I didn't know what the hell I did there. Yeah, dude, as long as you don't sit next to me, we could make it work, Jack. Jack is also one of my oldest mates, yeah. And like he said, I don't think we've ever worked. No, we have worked together. We have in your shop. 508 million years ago when I built that 1.5-hand bastard sword, I came and used your drill press, if I wasn't mistaken. Yeah, because I didn't have one back then. Yeah, man. Would I give advice to upcoming bladesmith? Yes. Don't start it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Dude, you need to be more I don't know, specific. Advice on what? I give advice. I do training. I do everything. Part and partial. The reason why I'm doing this live is for blokes like you. If you ever want to get into this type of thing, that you know the steps to follow, that you don't spend your time farting around and breaking rule number 1. Yeah, if you know what rule number 1 is, then let me know. Type it up, man. Yeah, dude, it is my brilliant ISP. Yeah, Sigma Phi, these guys out here. Yeah, they literally gave me 100 meg pipe, which is freaking brilliant. So I'm paying for 50 megs up, 50 megs down, and they just opened the pipe. So now I have 100. Unfortunately, it's not going to stay that way, but I appreciate it. To the guys, if you're in Krugersdorp, Joburg area, let me know. Hook these eyes up. Have a look at them. Okay, their service is absolutely incredible. Nicole, sorry, man. Let me just drop that. Their service is absolutely incredible. They really know what they're doing. Seriously. And aside from the fact that Johan, who owns the company, is also a bladesmith. So keep your money where your mouth is, yeah? For your a bladesmith. You want to get another bladesmith, give him your money and not just some faceless corporate. There you go, yeah? Go and support your local guys. Woohoo! Thank you, Nicole. Excellent, man. All right. Neil has got it. Dude, you just won yourself a don't fuck up sticker. All right, I'll tell you what. At Brooklyn Knife Show, you're obviously going to be there. Pop around to my table, yeah? Whether I'm there or not, come and pick up a buff, a Black Dragon Ford buff, yeah? Come and pick it up, buddy. That's it, yeah? So we gave away a buff. Now it is time for me to pretend to earn a living again. And we're going to carve a bit more. I have no idea how long we've been running. I should really have a timer on this thing. Man, I've got no idea. 27 minutes. Yeah, so we're going to do another 3 odd minutes. I want to cut it at a half an hour. Yeah, so we're going to do a bit more carving, and then we're going to talk a bit more crap. And, well, then I'll just continue working.
So the biggest problem I have after this is to dig that background up or out to exactly the same depth. Well, exactly. To around about the same depth. And I still haven't decided what I'm going to do in the front here, so I need to finish up on that. But meanwhile, I can get this section. So what would have really been nice if these guys actually had 2 carvings in the section. Is that it? No, it's... yeah, it is. Is it? I guess I could just dig out here. I'm not seriously thinking about that comment about giving bladesmiths advice. If you're just starting out, don't care about your kit, care about the knowledge. Yeah. So often guys are getting into this game with the best intentions, wanting to make knives, but they spend their time building tools. Now you need to decide right at the beginning whether you are going to be a tool or die maker, or whether you want to be a bladesmith. If you want to be a bladesmith, don't let the tools stop you. The knowledge, the research you need to do is going to take you months. Yeah. Learning the different techniques doesn't have to happen on the hammer, and on the contrary, same as studying. There is a lot of theory that needs to be covered, and unfortunately, the way that guys are doing this is, well, they just want to get into the practical side of things because it's cool and because it's easy and blah 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 blah. You can do it with like I don't know, a heat source, something to hit with, which is literally just a ball of steel on the end of the stick, something to hit on, which can be anything. Vikings did it with a rock, on a rock. We heat up the steel, let it pass non-magnetic. We heat it up 723 degrees Celsius. Above that, you can hit it because it's malleable. Yeah. But advice: go do a course, man. Go and do a 1 day, 2 day class. If you want to take it seriously and you realize that from day one, I want to take this seriously, I want to get qualifications on this, then go in South Africa or in the world, anywhere in the world, go and, well, Go on to AmericanBladesmith.com. Find an American Bladesmith Society accredited school in your country. Speak to the master smith in charge, and book a 2-week class. Yeah, done. Yes, it costs real money, but they are sharing real information. And aside from that, 2 weeks, that's 10 full working days where you'll be working your ass off, learning from, one of a odd 1,000 master smiths worldwide. Yeah. So that person's time is much more important than, the bucks that you're paying them. Yeah. So go out and do a formal course. No, dude, buff. I might draw a picture of the axe on the buff. I just knew you were going to do that. Yeah. Metal Snow of Doom. I like that. What I should actually do is just mount a big-ass magnet over here. I just don't know what it's going to do for my broadcasting equipment, which might not be such a good idea. But I don't know, dude. I wasn't there. I'm not trying to do this historically correct. I'm just doing it as a fucking game, dude. Keep that in mind, yeah? How can this be cheating? This is what I do. Do you, when you want to make a knife, go and dig up iron ore and melt your own steel, or just buy the steel? Yeah. It's a big thing, dude. You remember rule 1, yeah? Okay, so another thing is that, my coffee's getting cold. I'm going to have another cigarette. And we're going to call the end to this one right here. Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind this is a competition. You can win this thing. I'm not going to let loose what this axe is worth or what I am getting paid to make this thing. If you know me, you know I'm not a cheap-ass bastard, especially when it comes to making these things. So trust me. Yeah? Let's take a wild stab. We'll put that out there. Take a wild guess what I'm charging them for this. I would love to see what you're thinking. Where your price range is. I can tell you one thing, that the average South African, even collectors out there, will cringe on the price on this thing. Yeah. So if you're thinking 2 years ago for the broken spear of Leonidas, that was $2,000 for me to build that thing. This is 2 years later. Yeah. So this is going to be worth real money. Not because my name's on there. Just charging real money. Yeah. But keep in mind, you can win the axe, the console, that Xbox X, man. That thing is sweet. Seriously sweet. I'm so glad my kids are now onto PCs, and the Xbox is there. But I don't know. They started thinking about last night. They want an Xbox X, and I said, well, make knives, and you can buy your own one. I ain't spending that money. No. One day. Excellent. Dennis is a cool guy. Seriously. So you did a 1-day course. Send me a WhatsApp. 0834513105. Send me a WhatsApp. Send me some photos and ask the questions you want to get. Yeah. But start off saying that this is Eugene, blah, 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 blah. All right. Or just say hi and send me your business card. That is it, man. Literally a crap house full of Zim dollars. I'm charging them for this. Yeah. So that was the base, removing the background out of there. I now need to go and decide what I want to do there. Yeah. Because that just looks unfinished. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Maybe just follow that curvature there in a nice clean line. So, I don't know yet, but I'm not going to blend it in. So the original one had a border, so we might as well just do a border as well. I might make that border a bit broader in the front as opposed to the original one. Yeah. But that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Next step for me would be obviously to do the other side. Yeah. It's already been marked out. So when I say marked out, it's already been cut in. So I will then go in with me trusty fine liner and go and make this a bit more visual, and then I'll do it blue because you can see the highlights. Yeah, that side versus that side. So the blue kind of just kills that reflection on there. And then we can start carving the edges and then removing background. What I'll then do is go into finer carbide bits and then start working these edges nice and tight, nice and 90 degrees, and then start beveling on the actual water dragon, water snake, whatever that dude is. I'm going to call him Quiz. Yeah. That's a good start. Armand, thanks, buddy. That's appreciated, man. A lot of guys doing in the 30 range. Yeah, man. I like that. Excellent. I've got no idea what that Xbox X cost, but I asked my elder son, so Lon, how much is it, dude? And he just starts laughing. He reckons, I know you will never buy it for us. Armand, I would love $5,000 on that one. Hey, Trent, how's it going, dude? Trent just his workshop just exploded yesterday. Well, not physically exploding. He just got a load of new kit in. But as you can see, this is the end of this broadcast as I'm lighting up a cigarette. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for joining us on this little adventure, building Eivor's axe from the game Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah. As I understand, this thing launches on the 10th. Under correction. No, I actually don't know. It was in the email they sent me. I've got no idea. Maybe I should go and read it again. All right, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, go and enter. Yeah. Where do you enter? I'm going to run that competition detail down there again. Also, have a look in the description. Scroll down to the bottom, click the link, go and enter. You need to be South African resident as well as 18 years and over to enter. Yeah. So if you're a kid watching this, number one, you shouldn't be on my channel because it's 18 rated. And then number two, get your dad to enter. Yeah. Done. It's easy as that, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. Thank you, Nicole. Have a good one. And thank you for joining me. Go into your shed and make stuff. Yeah. Done.